Time for another episode of Start, Bench, Cut. So this week we got Shaq, Leonard, linebacker, the Colts, Tremaine, Edmunds, their new Bears linebacker,
right.
and Greenlaw of the San Francisco 49ers. Before we get started, our Twitter subscribers, our lovely Twitter subscribers, are suggesting these, and I use them in these videos. Shouts out Astronaut559, Anthony Kramer, that's his name. His ad is Astronaut559. He suggests this. This is a good one. We're gonna debate it. We're gonna have to get down to the science with this one. I think get down to some science. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but it's gonna be an interesting one. We have more of these episodes out. We have other videos covering the NFL, more in-depth stuff. Check us out. We got YouTube Shorts. Check it out. We got Liquid IV. We got GLD Shop Code GOAT. Links pinned in the comments for anything you're looking for. Make sure to follow us on Twitter. So we don't have just this one. We have a in this video, we have a non-football related start bench cut. So stick around after this for that. It's going to get heated. I don't know if that's actually true, but
that was a good pun, dude. That was a little
true.
teaser. That was
true.
A little teaser.
So not if you've been living under a rock, it's not Darius Leonard anymore. It is Shaq Leonard, Colts linebacker. Tremaine Edmunds, who was with the Bills, now he's with the Bears. Greenlaw of the 49ers, who had a stellar season last year. This one is interesting. Let me start it. You usually start it. Let me.
Can I just say something for Astronaut?
Okay, go ahead.
I think Astronaut, if we had a Goat House subscriber Hall of Fame, I think you'd be first ballot.
Oh, first ballot Hall of Famer
I think
all
so,
day. That's
sure.
a good point. We should have
a Goat House Hall of Fame for subscribers. All right. He's first one in. Should we induct him in right now? Should we do it right now?
I mean, let's be honest. He's in.
He's in. You're in. You're in, dude. You're the first one.
I think we're always clapping it up for him. It's actually a good idea.
He's got great
Goat House
too.
Hall of Fame, every year, like the day after or the day before of like the actual Hall of Fame. And
when we do our awards.
Oh yeah,
we do our awards. We'll give out
the Fan of the Year. Yeah,
Fan Subscriber of the Year.
And he's in the hall, inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he's the first one.
And we'll send him a pair of your undies.
I'll send you a pair of my stinky undies, dude.
Well, okay. Right. Shaq Leonard, Tremaine Edmunds, Greenlaw. I'm starting us off. I said in the beginning of this video, we have to get down. I don't know if science was the right word. We have to get serious here, though. This is an interesting one because last year, okay, we're not going off just last year when I do the start bench cut, but if we're just talking last year, 2022 season, it's not even close. It is Greenlaw was the best one. You can argue he was the best linebacker in football. You can argue his maybe the more notable one over there, his teammate Fred Warner was the best in football. I thought Greenlaw was ridiculous. He is ridiculous, but just off 2022 alone, he was the best. But then again, Shaq Leonard was hurt pretty much all year. Tremaine Edmunds was good. He took a step up. He's still kind of like, when he was coming out of Virginia Tech, he was known as like a raw prospect. Like, this guy, don't be scared if he's not that good right away. He's got a ton of upside. Like, this is the guy of the future. But he's been pretty good. He was good last year. So now that, in general, we got a new season starting. Shaq Leonard should be healthy. It becomes interesting. So I don't want to think too much here. Like, again, Greenlaw was of the three, Greenlaw was the best last year. But in general, and going into a new season, let's not overthink things. Shaq Leonard is, when he's healthy, he's an elite football player. This guy's ridiculous in coverage when you want to set him on a blitz, which maybe we need more of. Well, I don't want to get him hurt, though. But he's all over the place making tackles. I mean, the forced fumbles are ridiculous. I like that he makes the tackle as he's punching the ball out. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody consistently doing that. Like, he's not missing the tackle, going for the ball. So just a freaky player if he's healthy on the field. And this, again, I said this was going to be interesting. I think it's already been interesting, but with the bench and the cut, it's very interesting because right now, today, I think Greenlaw is better than Tremaine Edmunds. So you would, first glance, you would want to go Greenlaw bench, Tremaine Edmunds cut. But I mean, Greenlaw does have the injury concern too, factor that in, but Edmunds still has insane potential. He's playing behind maybe one of the worst defensive line, maybe the worst defensive line in football on the Bears. So his job's going to be harder now than it was on the Bills. But he has so much upside. I'm confident that he's going to continue to grow. And maybe in a couple years, just a couple years, 2 years, 3 years, we could be talking about him not only as one of the best linebackers in football, but maybe the best linebacker in football, because I think he has that in him. I thought he had that in him when he was coming out of Virginia Tech, and I knew it would take a little bit of time. So it's not like the surprise where it's like, I thought he would be good, and it's like, oh, wait, he's not good yet. Maybe in the future he'll be good. Like, no, we kind of knew it was going to take some time. So I'm actually going to bench the upside guy, Tremaine Edmunds, and I unfortunately have to cut who I thought maybe was the best linebacker in football just in 2022 alone, in Greenlaw. And that's what made this one interesting. It was a really good one by Antronaut. Just one of many reasons why he is being inducted into the Goathouse Hall of Fame.
No, he has been.
He already has been, yeah. It's done. Yeah. So that's mine. Leonard, start. Edmunds, because of upside reasons, bench. Greenlaw, I hate to say cut next to Greenlaw because I loved his game last year. I almost think he's kind of underrated in a way too, and I'm not helping the cause right now, but there's a little bit of science behind that one, a little bit of projecting the future too. So there you have it.
Great way to end. Projecting the future. That really sets up my pick here, and it's a very biased pick, by the way. I just got to get that out there.
Mr. Honest.
Edmunds. Yeah, he's starting by far. I love Shaq Leonard's game, but I don't think you can trust a man that changes his name like that. You cannot. I mean,
and he changed his name, and he was hurt last year then too. So what's happening? That's a good point.
Right.
It's a good point.
Can't be trusted. The guy doesn't even like his own name. So I mean, I just want to give Greenlaw his flowers, though, if that's what we're going to do here. So I'm going to bench him, and I'm going to have to cut Shaq Attack Leonard over there.
Okay.
I just have to do it. I mean, we can't just both cut Greenlaw and feel good about it. We won't be able to sleep tonight.
I would, yeah. I'm probably not going to be able to sleep tonight. Let's be honest.
No, that was I made a team decision there. I fell on the sword for the team. But yeah, like you said, upside. I think Edmunds it does concern me behind that D line, but
it's just for a year. Just for a year.
Yeah.
I think they'll get it together.
I think so.
He's gonna be good, especially in Eberflus's defense, which Eberflus coached Shaq Leonard.
He did.
And he was great under Eberflus, so don't forget that too.
Mm-hmm.
But Edmunds, with his upside, his just freaky ability, his improvement in coverage last year, the range, being able to fill gaps,
he's
big
huge.
hitter. He's a freaky dude. He's a lot of upside there. He's gonna be really, really, really good. Like, I don't expect him to struggle this year, because he's too good of a player. But if he did struggle, I really wouldn't even be worried. I'd be first year on the Bears, he's behind. I'm not saying, I really don't think he's going to struggle, so I'm not saying that. But even if he did, I'd be it's all right. It's okay. I'd still be saying that. Yeah, because it's going to be good in the future. It's going to be good there. So, I can't wait to watch him and the Bears' future there of that defense, even if it's a little sloppy this year. Or maybe it won't be. But, that was a good one because it was a good one. There's 3 good linebackers there, and it really had to dig deep on my reasonings here. Into the science, yeah. All right, so our extra one on the second half of this video is salsa, guac, queso. Good one.
I think the start is a no-brainer.
The start is a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
Come on.
I really hope we're no-braining the same thing here.
All right, on 1 or on 3?
Well, however you're counting, I'll catch on.
3, 2, 1. Salsa. Okay.
100%.
100%. It's not even a question.
Yep, 100%.
We shouldn't even done. This is a boring one now.
No,
it was too easy.
No, because now things get interesting.
I should have got Pete's answers.
What's your favorite kind of salsa? Like the style?
I don't even know.
Do you like it soupier or chunkier?
Oh, soupier.
Yeah, I'm a soupy salsa kind of guy.
I don't want chunks.
I want some stuff in there.
Because it's going on the chips. The chip should be the thickest thing in there. If you're getting chunks, the chip isn't thick. But if you're more so eating the salsa than the chip. I want to be eating the chip with a little bit of flavoring on it. That's what I want.
Like the chunks in this picture here. Is that too much chunks for you?
That's actually not too chunky, but it is
nice.
But it is a little, maybe a tiny bit chunky for me.
That looks nice to me. I'd go to town.
Have you ever had I don't know I forget what they call it, but the spiciest salsa from Chipotle?
Ooh.
It's insanely hot, but it's so tasty. It's
really?
Too hot. I kind of had to stop getting it. It was burning my insides. I think I was eating it too much. I would eat it, and it would be. I can handle hot stuff. when I would eat it, I'd be like, oh, this is hot, but I wouldn't really be like freaking out. Like, I just need some more water. It's maybe I'll say it out loud. It's pretty damn hot, but I'll be okay. And like 30 minutes later, maybe an hour later, maybe 2 hours later, my insides are just burning.
Do you say that to yourself out loud? That it's going to be okay?
Maybe sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I kind of had to slow down with that, but that's pretty good. Who else has good salsa? I think Chili's has pretty good salsa.
That's soupy.
Yeah, I like the soupy. I like soupy. B-Dubs used to have good salsa. I think they changed it, though. They changed a lot of things for the worse. Even though I still can't.
Aren't they owned by someone else?
Yeah, I think they're Arby's, but that was a few years ago. But you know what I tried the other day? Instead of getting sauce on my wings, I got the lemon pepper dry rub seasoning.
Good.
Fucking good. Delicious. It might be the new go-to.
Oh.
So it's pretty damn good. So there's that.
What are you benching here?
I don't even eat either of the other ones, so it was just a no-brainer with the salsa. I don't eat.
Do you want me to go ahead?
Go ahead.
Well, I'm benching guac and I'm cutting queso, and I'm cutting queso because I'm lactose intolerant, and that's not going to end well. We don't want that.
Yeah. Dairy
no one wants that.
Yeah, dairy gives me some problems too. So,
the same.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. I like this one. It's like an interesting one. You see the pictures lined up too. It looks good. Looks like a good debate, but really wasn't much of a debate. It was pretty easy here with the salsa at the starting.
I think the bench and cut. If you guys in the comments, you leave us what you have. But I think that's where we're going to kind of see things get
bench and cut.
Interesting.
So you're saying everybody's starting salsa?
I think everyone in their right mind is starting salsa.
So there's going to be some weirdos, some psychopaths out there, not starting salsa.
Yeah. Yep.
I can see there's some pretty big guac people out there.
Yep.
I can see that.
There's some big queso people out there.
I mean, there is too, but there's like lately, like something recent. People are all over the guac. I don't know what it is, but
it's the avocados. Everyone's in love with them.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That's what it is.
This makes me want some chips and salsa.
Yeah, I do want chips and salsa.
Oof.
I really want the Chipotle ones, but it's just too hot.
You can do it.
I can't.
You can just get some milk.
Get some milk.
Right?
He needs some milk.
Aren't you supposed to drink milk when you have hot stuff?
Yeah, but I don't want to mix those two things together.
Just pour the milk in the salsa.
That just ruins it. What are you talking about?
No, I know. I was trying to help you.
At least you're trying.
Yep.
Well, okay, that wraps it up for this episode of Start Bench Cut. Twitter subscribers giving us their suggestions. You can give us your suggestions for the random one too, not just the football ones. But I love the football suggestions. If you follow us on Twitter, you get involved, interact with us there, and then get live news, rumors, updates. But if you subscribe, you get that bonus content. You can play along. Check out all our videos, like, subscribe, turn notifications on. That's gonna do it. Thanks for watching.
You bet.